This is June Universe at Ninja Intuitive 3 minutes blind energy reading quickies. Thank you for joining, allowing me in your experience. Participate in this co-creating energy of oneness by listening live, archives, requesting energy reading, and healing. This is June Universe at Ninja Intuitive. So, first off, I would like to share where I am at this present moment in linear time concept that we just experienced the full moon. It's an eclipse season in July 2018, and the moon was so big, full in the last few days, actually, was the full moon eclipse. And this was the longest eclipse, lunar eclipse in this century, I suppose. So, you know what that means? It means something, right? If you're interested in what that exactly means for the planet movement, and then you can Google the lunar eclipse July 2018, and you find all the details about what's happening in so many different professional angles. So what I like to share is the me as an energy reader, that energetically noticing the shift this day for the last, let's say, about 12 hours. So hours before and after I like to share. And today's focus I like to give is recognize your pattern that create the reality around you. Recognize your pattern that create your reality around you. Following the weekly check-in as usual, connecting each part of yourself in here, co-creating oneness together, and checking where you are, where I am, where we are at this present moment, and redirecting our attention towards more fulfilling, enjoyable, energetic frequency chosen by you for yours and me, mine for myself. And together utilize that something larger energy that we need one another to be in part of more than individual ourselves. So thank you for participating this field of oneness energy, because I need you and we need each other to create something more than what individually we are capable for ourselves, for yourselves, for myself. So let's start the weekly check-in to notice where you are, where I am. Oh, and then at the end of the show, as usual, I like to give 3 minutes intuitive reading blindly, delivering the insight for those who requested the intuitive insight. You can also request your own life's curious matter going to www.thatfutureforecaster.com, thatfutureforecaster.com, and submit the form anonymously. No need to tell your personal stories or information, but just assign the symbol for what your curious matters in your life, not someone else's, and submit the form. I pick that symbol according to the category and share 3 minutes here as a community service to deliver the insight without knowing anything about personal information. So that allowed me to read the energy with intuitive feel to deliver the insight. So when you find it's useful, resonating, take it. But if you feel no, no, it's not that, and then please do not take it because I totally respect you, value you, and you are the most knowledgeable person about you. So you choose what you resonate for. However, it's always nice to have a choice to choose for your own creation. And this is all matters to provide some choices as a resource. So you may get some other idea from listening that insight, even if you feel non-resonance, and then that help you become more clear of what you are caring for. So either way will be fine and you will have more choices. So that's what the whole purpose of community doing this. And at the same time, I appreciate you requested it because that give all of us an opportunity to get together easily in the field energy of oneness. So we're going to send you good energy no matter what. And in the oneness energy, universal energy return system is coming back to each one of us, sender of a good energy, helping us to boost in our own local state of embodiment. So thank you for being part of it. And then please show your presence, or leave a comment. Thank you for leaving a comment last week. And that really helps me and others to know that we are not alone. You are not alone. And I prefer to expand this field of energy organically with no advertising or no artificial force to spreading the word. So, it's nice to grow organically. And if you feel resonating and feel something that will also help your friend come back here or come here to do the meditation or just being part of the energetic vibe that I facilitate here each week, that would be awesome. More we create the energy focus together, more we can get benefit for each of our own creation. Thank you. So let us connect each part of ourselves and getting to know where you are, where I am, where we are at this present moment. Excuse me, I feel like I'm talking about the same thing. I repeating, or I need to recognize my own pattern here. So, first off, I would like you to get relaxed and get your favorite drinks. I'm having iced coffee here. Still the middle of the hot summer and cooling down, sipping a cool drink is really lovely here. And relax and just notice, observe to connect in each part of you. Let my voice guide your attention from top of your head and all the way down to the toe. And we are not only our body, right? Physically, we have our body, and all the element under our skin belongs to me, and yours belongs to you. However, we also have that thought, and we have a feeling, we have memories, and we have willingness. All these non-physical, non-visible component is also part of us. So just notice and recognize each part of us and to align here now at this present moment. How do we do is to give our attention and navigate energy. Energy flows where attention is moving. So when we give attention to something and then energy go flow into that point, so we are the attention giver. What we can do is to consciously managing that attention. So this exercise, let me guide your attention. So first off, just notice your mood feeding. Now you are with. I am feeling full actually. I just finished my meal. Unusual schedule, but I feel full. Means like a physical fullness and then also energetically fullness. I feel full, fulfilled, fulfilled, fulfilled. How about you? Just notice and you're feeding the mood you're with and choose the word that resonate into your feeding. And that way, noticing your feeling is using a right side of our brain, creative, intuitive, and choosing the word resonating to that image is left brain logics and numbers. So using both side of the part of our brain, giving us a balance and write that word down on a piece of paper using your hand allow us to observe our state of beingness, the feeling, more detached. Otherwise we're too intimate, right? So it really helpful when you do the exercise. Unless you're driving, I highly recommend to get your pen and piece of paper and write that down, the word, the feeling resonating to current you, and the date of the day, your day. Okay, mine is fulfilled. You got yours. And now that feeding you like to have at the end of today's gathering, we have another 30 minutes or so. What kind of feeding you like to have using together moments today? I feel cleared, clear feeding, cleared. How about you? So the word as excited, inspired, centered, or peaceful, hopeful. These are all good. Loving, open, kind. These are also good. Or if you went through the challenging period, grief, need to heal the grief, or went into a challenging event and feels like hope is all the way down, far away, the exit of the tunnel. That's the feeling. If you are with, please find that word that feels authentic to you. You know, if you, what does that mean? Authentic is like if you are in the really challenging, deep um deep place of grief, and then it's probably hard for you to feel the super excited or inspired kind of energy. And when you choose to be there, aligning, utilizing the half an hour together moments, and then if you feel right, then you can choose it. However, you feel like somehow it's not possible, if you feel the doubt for feeding and then it's not the one, never force for yourself to feel that way. Just like a yoga teacher says, like never force, just allow that little stretching, it's like a little bit better in. So if I were you in the darkest dark kind of feeling, and then just to feel like relieved, feeling relieved would be a good choice instead of excited. You got that? So choose the word, feeling word you like to experience. Mine is cleared, clear mind. All right. So let my voice guide your attention from top of our head all the way down to the toe and realigning to here now in the physical space. So sipping something like this is helpful to recognize where your physical location is now in your body, right? And then non-physical part of you, your thought, memory, intuitive state, and other senses is coming towards here now is the physical body is sipping something. That's the location of you physically, right? So every part of you is going to be in aligned to that point here now together, okay, in the oneness. So just imagine and simply know that at this present moment, you're listening my voice, allowing my voice, guiding your attention is to connect to the field energy of oneness. And you are part of this large field energy of oneness and the one participating from your local physical point of participation. And local you, physical presence, align your individual resource and source here now in your physical body, connected to the field of oneness. Can you visualize that image? All right. So then this is the energetic field co-creating, supporting one another energetically, something larger than our individual self. So it may help individually get healed quickly rather than we are doing individually. Okay. So let us give our attention to the top of our head and notice the energy above your head, in between ceilings, or if you're outside the sky. What about the quality of the air? Is that cooling? What about the temperature? What about the quality? Just notice. And to coming down to your head, what you're thinking, just notice, observe what you are thinking right now. Is that something from the past, yesterday, or last week, or last month, or last year? Or is that something about after this, or tomorrow, or this weekend, or next vacation, or just think about. Notice what you're thinking. Where is it? Okay. And then eyes, your physical eyes, what they are noticing. What's captured in your eyes? My eyes are noticing the wall in a room. And what about your mind eyes? Your mind as my mind eyes into event next week, so probably aligned to the future. What about yours? Just the notice is that a linear time, past, present, future, and mind eyes. Who is in there? Who is your mind eye seeing? What's around there, in your mind? And then back in here, your physical eyes. If you're driving, you must be seeing the object in front of your car. So then smell the air around you and notice, what is it? I smell mint, the the oil, essential oil. I just put it in my skin, the mint. And what about your mind? smell or intuitive smell, intuitive nose smelling. What kind of smell? My intuitive nose is smelling the mountain mist somehow. It's like a forest and so misty. What about yours? Just the notice and the ear. What kind of sound your ear is picking besides my voice or gnome sound? Just notice and to the physical, through the throat. Notice the neck muscle holding your head, the weight of your head, face holding, and follow the muscle towards shoulders and extend towards the elbow, arms, and all the way down to the hands. Just move your hands, fingers, and notice the temperature and skin tone, and dryness, wetness. How is it? Your hands, the fingertips, and anything getting your attention or not getting attention. Just notice and bring your attention up to the elbow again and all the way down to the armpits and to the center of your body, and place your hand over the chest and notice the heart beating, pumping the blood circulating in your body, and the lungs, both sides, the air coming in and out. Just notice through the digestive system and the stomach, and bring your attention back up to the back of your neck, spine, holding the head. Find a connecting point and feel that connection and gravity of your head. Follow each disc, spine slowly down towards the shoulders and back of your upper shoulders. Back of your lungs slowly down towards the lower back, behind kidneys and livers, towards pelvic areas, tailbone, and to the hips, connecting point to the seat if you're sitting. Notice that weight of your body, gravity, and connecting point of your bottom, and the joint to the legs, all the way extend your awareness towards kneecaps, and notice the temperature of your legs, and towards all the way down to the feet, heels, and to the toes, connecting to the floor, and all the way down to the ground. Extend your awareness towards the ground surface of the Mother Earth, and all the way down to the center of the earth right now. Thank you. So, let us do the conscious breathing exercise. This is the quickest meditation being current here now. How we do is to intake in all the air around you from the nose slowly, and keep that air in lung and bring that down to the stomach and circulate it in your body. Imagine all the air is circulating as much as you can keep it, and Let that out slowly from the mouth with no longer serving whatever people, event, memories belongs to your past. Here now, let that go. We do this 3 times with eyes open, wide awake, alright? Are you ready? Let's do the counting 3, 1, from the nose, go. 2, 3, hold it, hold it, hold it. Breathe slowly from the mouth. One more time, counting 3, 1, from the nose, go. 2, 3, hold it, keep it, circulate it, and let that out slowly from the mouth. The last one with the silence. In taking all the air energy resonating to the feeling you chose for today's gala in. Do you remember yours? Mine is clear, clear mind. So all the resonating energy around you in taken from the nose and keep it filled with the energy, entire body is resonating to the feeling you chose, and let that out slowly from that mouth with no longer serving whatever to the past from that mouth. Ready? Let's do that. Go. Thank you for joining conscious breathing exercise, being current here now. This is June Universe at Ninja Intuitive 3 Minutes Blind Energy Reading Quickies. How you feel? Hope you feel a little difference before and after, wherever you are, wherever you are now, here at this present moment in the field of oneness. I feel very centered. Centered. Nice. I like this feeling. Okay. So today's focus I like to give is that recognize your pattern creates the reality around you. Recognize your pattern that creates reality around you. You know, one of the things that I noticed today is that we consciously unconsciously repeating patterns, and sometimes we recognize once that little by little dedication to that particular pattern is getting attention. It's like a grown up as enough to bother bother our regular flow. You know what regular means, like a routine flow. So then that is the moment that caught our attention. Unless otherwise we're just repeating it, but not so that consequence of the dedication is is not reaching it to the point getting our attention. So it's each moment, moment by moment, piled up, and at some point reaching out a certain level, then recognized by us, recognizable magnitude of our dedication. And one of those moments, we are given the opportunity to and review from what is creating this. What is the pattern that creating these consequences? That sometimes it is positive. Like the positive is the one word by every day. And all of a sudden you started to speak second language or a third language or different languages. One by one doesn't make any sense, but doing enough moments and reaching into some level and then boom, all of a sudden shift effortlessly. That's a positive change, recognizable change. And the negative one is like a bother in. It's like, how come this is always like this? Not always like this, but it's just repeating without much aware of it. And all of a sudden, boom, wow, what the heck is happening? The negative one is that when you are the person repeating the same pattern, like the clothes need the laundry to be done and clothes in the rooms and here, repeating the same pattern without doing laundry, and then your laundry needing clothes is gonna be piled right and everywhere in that room. For example, that's the negative way of repeated pattern. It's the same for anything. The physical matter is very easily getting our attention, and the most of the time, when we need to do something, it's like tremendous amount of piled energy is getting our attention. So that is the opportunity to getting to know our pattern, consciously unconscious. And then once that comes to our attention, we can choose. We can choose what is ideal. If you want to keep operating in nicer way, you may want to review the operation system, to every day, little by little, piling up the behavior, needing perhaps the better container or better operation system without changing the everyday pattern. Or you may want to change the everyday pattern. Either way will give you a solutions. However, that as long as you are repeating that same pattern in the same way, it's most likely it will give you a similar consequences. So choice is yours. Choice is mine to keep complaining about the situations or to redirecting some way to make the positive outcome more aligned to your good feeling. So one of the things that I recognize today myself is the piled up little things. And then once the capacity is overwhelmed and then keep repeating the same things, it's gonna create the mess. It's gonna influence the other area of my life. So, in order to keep the good, maintained, balanced way, I must deal with the overwhelmed area. You need to let go of something, memories, or I must change the way to connect to this pattern energy. So commit to not to bring that to here. Means like let go, let go, let go. And do not keep that from that action. Or periodically review and let go, review and let go. That will help to create the comfortable space in maintaining more happier state. So that once you know what will make you happy, that's one thing. And then maintaining that happy state is another thing because we are changing all of the time. And with or without awareness, we create. Something piles. So then notice, is that helping positively or negatively? And if it's not wanting way, negative way, and then that is deserving your attention and you're given opportunity to become better maintainer of your happy state. So enjoy the awareness and recognize and find a way using the creativity for sustaining your happy state in any space, any area of your life. And doing this is the perfect right now because the Mercury is retrograding every 3 months for the 3 weeks. Now is the time to review, recognize, and let go and come up with some better operation system for your enjoyable happy life creation that is only you are capable. I can share some tips and idea and awareness for your own creation. This is June Universe at Ninja Intuitive 3 minutes blind energy reading quickie. So I'd like to give that 3 minutes intuitive reading. Today's category is Love Life. Love Life. If you want to also get the intuitive reading from me, I'm providing this intuitive insights for over 14 years. Normally with the clients, 1 hour private session. I charge for that. But here is the community service. I use 3 minutes here to share the insight and blindly deliver the energy reading for requesters, particular topic, assigned symbol. So you can go to www.thefutureforecaster.com to request the reading. You need to be over 21 years experienced Earth reality person, and you need to be the person who can take responsibility for your own decision. So that's what all matters, care to deliver the insight. And anyone, everywhere living on this planet Earth, you can request without telling any personal information. So, first reading request symbol from the Love Life is Lily. So when you listening this intuitive insight, I would like you to embody your chosen feeling. You remember that? Mine is cleared mind, clear mind. I'd like you to embody your chosen feeling. Okay, I'm talking too much. And then send a good thought to the energy request as if they're experiencing your perfect way in their experience, so that when you send a good thought, energy return system of the oneness is coming back to you to help you embody your chosen feeling. That's the beauty of energy of oneness. All right. So the first Love Life reading request is the symbol is dragonfly. Dragonfly. Here is the 3 minutes. Okay, dragonfly. I got the sense that this love life is like something, the gift from the sky, and it's quite different from out of the blue, but it's the connection is very authentic and natural, and the feeling resonating, and very open-minded, uh, loving type of closeness I'm sensing. I got the sense that the value individually have their own life is very similar in an authentic way. Both of you are very aware person, and somehow I'm seeing both are like to be surrounded by the nature open field in a nature site. I'm getting the sense that playfulness with the creativity and circle, some sort of European influence, and the art is very important for both of your connection. And very refined visual creative is all around, and something connected to the business formation is really fun. That nice mix of playfulness as a childlike inner being, and then also a mature, very aware, successful business person part, and very grounded, mature partnership can be expected from this love life. And I would say that it's okay and good to show the feminine and the creativity more. That there is some uh, repression of that area. However, seems to be it's okay to express that creativity and sexuality more to bless each other's in a relationship, bring that into the next level. Good luck. I'm getting the sense that October could be a very crucial month point for both of you to deepening that love relatedness to the next level. Good luck. I'm sending a lots of love and energy towards your creation. This is the Dragonfly category of love life. The next one. Next one is quick. Hibiscus. Hibiscus. Okay. I got the sense that something is very close at the moment. It's like and it's quite different from a negative way, but it's so privacy oriented type of relatedness I'm seeing at this current moment. It seems to be coming from a shyness to speak out to each other's friends or community. It's not from hiding. It's more of shyness is gradually expanded, but still comfortable being in their own shells. Both of you are in the same state. I would like you to know that it's quite different from not faithful or anything. It's there is an openness and trust that to build there in this relatedness so far, and it's going to be gradually expand and extend. So it's be authentic and know where you're heading, and no need to concerned or worried about too much. Okay, this is the hibiscus and the category of life path. I would like to give another short one here. Lily. Lily, the short one. I get the sense that this is a very creative and authentic connection, and very second chakra open connection, and the self-esteem is also boosted. But not only that, it's like the personally really trust and openness, authenticity is there, and I get the sense that something you would like to express as a holiness and move forward with that idea to bring that into that next level loving relationship. Good luck. This is the leading category of love life. How's your breathing? How's your embodiment? Let us take a long deep breath. Thanks for listening. I see you next time. Until then, all my love and healing. to your heart. This is June Universe at Ninja Intuitive. 3 minutes blind energy reading quickies. Until then,